Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. So we have a couple things to actually sell today. We got the eggs, that is a higher price this month as well. We got canola, which I almost forgot about canola until just when I checked. And then the silage is actually going down in price. We're about at the max for silage as well, so kind of understandable, but we'll probably sell all of that. There's going to be a lot of money made today. Just from the guesstimate, it's going to be quite high. You know what I completely forgot to do? I never looked at the soil map for this, did I? So there's a good amount of loam right at the top, and then there's sandy loam. That'll be a pretty good field. I just realized that I forgot to look at that last video. Oh, there we go. That one won't be too bad then for soil map. It's probably the top two soils and that little bit of loamy sand. Nothing to really hurt it though, but if we take any sort of field, we'll probably end up taking the bottom field actually for any sort of productions instead of the top one, which was the original plan. So we'll actually sell straw too, because we'll need to sell that for the silage to be sold. It should be around 75,000 for these. Oh, before the environmental bonus, I was basically dead on. Yeah, it looks like I left the partial pallet there. Thought I put it on there, but maybe I just completely forgot. Just be able to bring it down on the forks though. Not sure if that'll stay there, but it's there right now. Sell those. Oh. Sell the canola. It's another about 22,000. No. About 20 and a half, 21. I'll keep an eye on it, so we'll wait. We'll wait a little bit. The couple bucks it might go up probably won't affect it too much for us long term, like how much money it'll be. We're talking probably a difference of 20 bucks. Not much. I'll be more than 20 bucks, but right here is the sprayer, so we'll have to get this field and two of those over here done. Yeah, I don't want to go too long because then it's going to start looking really tall. Nice part is that field over there, we won't have to worry about weeds on it the first time. It's freshly plowed. You don't have to worry about that. So yeah, we'll have to continue to keep an eye on. Oh, it's going up. The silage is going up. I don't know why it shows a down arrow. It does, but we'll probably be selling that towards the end of the video, because it probably won't go up much more, even though it has a couple more months where it's supposed to. But if we're already at the high price, and is it going to be a huge enough difference where it's worth it? I question that. I'm not sure. I might off camera take a look at different pens for chickens and stuff, see if they fit where I think I would want to put them and stuff. Be mainly that small bit of grass is up here. It's not like it gets us a lot of grass, so if we get rid of it, it's not the end of the world. Which one was the pen? Won't take too long. Let's look right now. Animals, chickens. Oh, this one. Lies with another object. I don't know what, but it does. Oh, if this was just a... It would fit that way. Say if this was turned the other direction, it would have fit perfectly. The big end here and the smaller end sticking out in here. We could either put it in slightly crooked, which I don't know where the spawn point is. Down, okay, the spawn point's down there. Although if we moved the cows, then I guess we could just put it in here. That'd work. And cows, where is the one I was thinking about? That one's pretty big. This one's pretty big as well. A little bit bigger than the current one. Ooh, this one would work. Allow it to be a little bit bigger, and I think this would fit. If we put it this way. There is a food. Yeah, it looks like food down there. All this milk on the other side, so I know. Oh, it'll fit like this, I guess. That's 100,000. That's a little bit bigger than what our current one is. This almost fits. I've thought about then expanding that grass field back there. Possibly, if we need more. But I've also thought about just keeping the sheep pen the way it is and just moving it if possible. Moving it would probably... I think where I'd move it, probably be out there. Need to put them too far out from the main yard. I have a tendency to probably eventually forget about them. But at the same time, if we have that smaller sawmill, we might be able to fit it right up here. Also probably cut some trees down there and then push the sawmill into the woods. Try to make the most of every little bit that we do have of land for now, which obviously we have a bunch of money. We could buy more land, but I think animal pens are the priority and productions for sawmill and all that. Obviously there's the price of selling the pen too. I think I'll go ahead and time lapse this. We'll finish this video or this field, and then we'll do the lime for the new field. I'll talk to everyone once that is done. Here we have the liming. It's about as done as it'll be outside the small little bits, which don't always take lime, even after you think you missed it. Yeah, I thought about moving the grass field. I don't know. I think if we keep on top of it, I think we would have enough. It's just well, if we don't keep on top of it, then we don't have enough. I always turn something else into a grass field pretty easily, too. Now, I think this is fairly full. I think the cedar is. I think we filled it up like all the way, because I was like, oh, we're going to need it, you know, and we didn't. Yeah, it's pretty full. I'll top it off and probably fertilizer, but I don't know how big of a sheep pen I would want. You know, that 30 seems to be fairly good, so maybe 45, maybe. So I'm going to do soybeans. Went right by it once, but oh, soybeans, they don't use fertilizer. I just thought of that. Didn't really need to fill that one up. Then we'll have two pretty good sized fields. They'll be ready at the same time for soybeans, but I think it's 5 months for growing. So they'll be ready before the price would be high. So it shouldn't matter too much. I don't think so, at least. Over a little bit. I don't know. We'll move the animals some which way or another. I think if we move the cows, they'll run over, basically. As long as it fits good in there. We would move the chickens where the cows are. And I think we'd have to try and think how that would work for the sheep, though, because I'd keep them in the same area they are now. I can't really do that to keep them, at least. Wouldn't want to sell them and then buy them back later. Could. I'm not sure what the sell value is. Then they would stay in the same spot and then all the animals would be right in a row again. We really wouldn't lose much field. And all the animals would end up in bigger pens. Which would be nice. The one cow pen looked like it had a slurry in it. We'd have to think about doing some sort of slurry tanker in the future. Anyways, I think I will go ahead and time-lapse the rest of this field, and we'll get a start into the brand new field. So I'll talk to everyone once that is done.
Keep walking down the line. Don't ever turn away. Keep walking down the line. Don't ever turn away. Keep walking down the line. Keep walking till the break of day. 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 Till the break of day.
So we got just one lap left, and we have all of the fields planted. I'm thinking the sunflowers, when they're done and harvested, I'm probably gonna let those fields sit for a little bit so I can start combining things. So like I said before, it's not too far off, and I think we'll have a track through the woods and everything. Just takes a little time to get there. But we have the bridge now, so I think we should just be able to grab, once we have a sawmill or something, we should be able to grab a winch and just really bring him over the bridge, hopefully. A look at prices. 336 and 81 still. Seems to be holding strong at that price of 81. Might not be the greatest price ever, but I think we'll just sell them on both. I'd rather sell it now than risk it for some reason going down or capping out or something. So just be the best. I could probably just do like half of them for silage today and then do more later just in case it does. The load of straw bales. $17,000. I thought that was, oh, that wasn't counting. Oh, that was weird. Wasn't counting that. So it still shows we had the same amount of straw. Must have not counted because it was on the trailer. Yeah, I think I'll grab at least half of them. But I think the price will probably stay pretty close to that anyways. Well, we'll see. I'll get them to there and I'll see how much it is. And I'll make a decision then. And it kind of depends how much are left. If it's just a handful, then I'll just put them under cover and keep them for total mixed ration. But I suppose it's gotta go ahead and take the cover off of all of these, the wrapping. There's quite a few. But yeah, that'll be a lot. I'm looking forward to getting rid of them too, though, because they're kind of in an awkward place. So we'll reset breeding position. There we go. That's 28. That looks weird. The straw bales stack differently than that. I think these are slightly smaller bales. Yeah, there's still a decent amount there. Go ahead and sell these. About 70,000. I don't foresee it going up much more than that. It's just, you might get 345 come January, December if you're lucky. I think we'll go ahead and sell it. Probably what, another 25,000, 30,000 there. Alright, this is the last bit of the silage bales that we're going to sell. There are others, of course. Here we go. 34,000. I will probably fill this up with diesel while I'm here too. Well, anyways, that is about everything for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. To see you in the next video. Bye.